Hey folks, here at OS Reviews. You're watching our video first look and a quick review of this smart Bluetooth speaker and LED light all in one. It's one of these many new appliances that are coming out that are connected and controllable using your phones or tablets. This one isn't quite as fancy in terms of the software, but it is a very clever implementation of being both a regular light. It's an LED light that can be controlled in terms of the color and also the tone through the app on your phone, and it's a Bluetooth speaker as well, which produces quite a punch in terms of the volume and the sound. Otherwise, it's a typical light bulb that can be inserted into any standard socket with ease, either on the ceiling or just a regular kind of light you might use on your desk, and makes it for an elevated position when listening to your music and for, of course, the setting the mood in your room. The construction quality here is made entirely out of plastic, which isn't too much of an issue considering it's going to be in the socket for most of its duration. It's using LEDs, which is fairly energy efficient and should last you for the lifetime of the bulb, so it's going to be a plus in contrast to traditional light bulbs, is that you don't have to really replace this, of course. Cost is also quite inexpensive, although instructions and packaging is very scarce in terms of information, so that's one area where maybe if you're giving this as a gift or trying this out for the first time, they could improve on in a future generation model. It's also a little bit bulky. It's going to stick out onto some sockets a little bit just because it's longer than an average light bulb, but all in all, a pretty standard design and very simple in terms of just screwing it into the socket for power, and then you're ready to go. So let's do a quick demo of what it looks like and also what it sounds like when we have it. Pairing the light with iOS or Android is quite simple. You just open up the Bluetooth on your phone or tablet and find it. It's called the LED BT speaker. Tap on it once and you're paired. The initiation process takes a few seconds after you plug in the light bulb into your wall socket, and then wait a few seconds for you to hear a beep. That means that it's ready to start pairing and you're ready. After this has been paired up, you can use it both as a light for reading. It's just add a simple kind of glow right now, a very simple white light, and you can also use it for Bluetooth, of course, just for listening to tracks and music. It casts a very even glow. It's a circular disc, which is actually a lot cooler than I expected. It almost reminds me of something out of Tron, and it casts this really nice almost warm glow on everything, so it's definitely readable if you are doing homework or also using it as a desk lamp. The speaker itself is actually quite loud as well. I'll do a quick test in a second. If you don't like this white light and you want to access more of the LED's colors, you have to download the supporting application from the store, which is just a free download, and you just using either iOS or Android, you just find the corresponding app for controlling the LED light, and then you can change the tone in addition to consolidating the music playing process. But that's pretty simple to do and to find. So let's do a quick music playback test next. I'm going to open up the browser and play back a track over here, and hopefully that'll give you guys a quick idea of what the experience is like. So yeah, hopefully that gives you guys a quick sample of what the audio experience is like. It's actually a lot better than I expected. It's quite loud, it has a bit of bass as well, which is nice, and despite not being a stereo speaker, it's obviously a mono speaker, it really does pack a punch. And if you're just listening to some music in your room while you're studying, perhaps also maybe for watching a video clip, you have to connect it wirelessly to a computer or a tablet, it works really surprisingly well. And it's a smart placement as well, because usually when you have speakers on your desk, it adds to the clutter and it makes it difficult to position it somewhere that still makes the desk seem tidy, especially if space is limited on your desk. And this is really a clever implementation that's out of the way, but also integrates two uses in one, and actually does a decent job at both, being both a speaker as well as a light. So really nice to see. So a good performance all in all. So at the end of the day, this combination actually works a lot better than I expected. It's quite inexpensive, it's easy to use, it's fun and customizable, and for something that doesn't really have a brand name behind it, I was overall impressed with this combination. I think it makes a lot of sense. If you want to check out some other combinations that we've reviewed recently, it includes a spy camera integrated in the form of also a light, and of course other ones are a bit more integrated with smartphone applications that can be controlled through a center hub, but all of these smart appliances are certainly catching on and creating a more connected smart home, and that is kind of the goal of a lot of these manufacturers lately. So you can check out more details about this in our official written review, but for now this has been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews. This is the Smart Bluetooth Speaker LED Bluetooth Light.